already got Udyr, and both champions have options to kind of disengage if they get jumped on, and Seraphine can always just throw Qs to face check bushes anyway. You have Hawk
He
shots.
very healthily just walk down towards bottom lane, and so we're going to see that trade of objectives and just a little bit of relief from the pressure from IG in their bottom lane, what they've had to deal with versus the double ranged.
Yeah, I definitely was concerned that YCX was about to forfeit the lane advantage by walking into the tri-bush, but thankfully he knew that...
Showing this right now. They get...
Right onto Gala, they get this flash. They're going to peel off for now. Weaver's Wall from Rookie tries to cut them off. Mako's in, looking for the backline. YCX is the target, and First Blood goes over to Jeja. Now, can XQW, Climber, and Xiaoya fight this one out? It's a 3v4, and they're kind of split. Trying to turn on the Jeja first. XQW getting a lot of damage. Climber flashes out and manages to survive, and the punt away, trying to save Gala.
Oh!
It's not enough. XQW is sliding on them. He's astro gliding. Look at this Azir go, and now Rook is completely routed off. LGD, this is what we were talking about, Alka. While we were so damn excited about this roster,
Where's the response coming in from Rookie? But how do they ever enter into the river?
double engage onto Mako, but he had his ultimate ready to use again. Climber tanks up the engage. Here comes Sasa flying in, but the Ambessa, maybe the Shy can get some done down, but they just push him away and deal with him like he's a fly. And Jeja still trying to get stuff done in the backline. Rookie aiding.
Let's go, Xiaoya!
Oh, wait a minute. LGD are now losing on their front line. And just like this is what we were talking about for IG to make magic happen. They force the opportunity, and they brute force down the door. YCX cannot rejoin with the rest of his comrades. XQ...
And I want to talk about our two jump. Make sure they're able to take their recall timers when they can. YCX trying to find him.
Ult for ult trade, but the arrow's going to tag him. Encore is going to lock down the Shy further. Do they have enough burst damage? Yes, they do. LGD silence the Ambessa, and that's a 5-on-4 for now on the map for the next 35 seconds. Otacon is available, and I think that's going to be the force for LGD. Yeah, Mako's trying to look for the backline right now, flanking for the left side, but now LGD dropped the Otacon, immediately turned for the Cow, tried to slow him down, but he is not threatened enough to try and pop the ultimate for now. The Otacon is actually getting aggroed in a weird spot here, so it is still at 7,000 HP, but will finally reset, and the Rookie is looking for a good flank with the Weaver's Wall. He wants to cut off their retreat pattern. He's going to cut off the minion wave for now, and they've bought enough time that the Shy is back on the map. It's still 7,000 HP.
There's an Azir turret behind them trying to protect. LGD are making a really risky play. Here goes Rookie.
The wall cuts them off. They have to funnel in towards the bottom left here. Jeje flashing away, trying to buy time. Rookie turns onto Climber. They take out the jungle. Now it's just a 4-man squad against the 5. There's the public execution, finds YCX. And you talked about before, Alec, if you are down ultimate spells on LGD, you are just sitting ducks for IG to punish. They don't...
Mission. He'll see XQW thanks to the wireframe.
The Vault Breaker kind of clips him in the middle there. The Encore is going to stun him up, and Jeje's got nowhere else to run. Good patience and a pick there from LGD just as the Baron spawned.
The fact that they weren't able to get the mid-tier one away from IG is causing it very difficult. Some difficulty for them to actually contest. Now, Bessa trying to stay in Fog of War. Look at where Jeje and Rookie are. They're nowhere near this objective. They're going to be coming in from Tribrush.
Oh, they're looking for the flank, pinching right onto the 5-man group. YCX tries to break up the fight with the Encore. Climber pops the ultimate as well, but they've lost their backline in an instant. And LGD, this composition has been fully broken by IG. Damn, they try, but it was just not enough. You want to be making a deep run into playoffs, and having performances like these is the way to do it as they find the snap engage. Once again, cease and desist forces the hand of LGD to turn back and kite. Climber and Sasa trying to stand in front and block as much damage as they can, but I mean, IG, they got Baron buff, they got Infernal Soul, they're making quick work of these structures, and they're just going to move into the top lane to do it all over again.
Another minute and a half before that Baron goes down. They still have so much room to play with, a lot of waves. The mid and the top wave are going to be crashing around the same time, so they continue to apply pressure here. They need to be able to kind of close out. You don't want to be giving a lot of gold over, but you're 14,000 gold up.
LGD waiting for the time. Okay. You know what? He got a flash out of Gala. You know what? That's the.
We take
I
those.
think what XQW was trying to do looked pretty slick. Unfortunately, they are down 15,000 gold, so I don't think it doesn't matter anymore. IG gonna do away LGD quickly and swiftly. LGD do what they can, but it's not gonna be enough. IG win the first game of Group D.
And this could be very dangerous for LNG if they're not able to execute properly.
LNG, don't do it. You gotta know that Scout is gonna be there for the play. The public execution dashes to the right side. Haichao tries to use the in-between worlds to buy some time, and at least for LNG, they pick up first blood.
Dive onto Allah that they lost the dragon on the opposite side. And
and the synergy with missing on the Nico links up with Allah once again. Confidence as Juo tries to look for a control ward, but thankfully Voldic turns him into a Pokemon. Tries to retreat him back. And now the rest of JDG, they just need to retreat. Zika on the flank, looking with the needlework. They turn right on top of Allah, but missing by some time with a nice Pop Blossom. JDG still got to kite this one out. Pays is on 2 items. Can he really rip them? But LNG on the wake up, making sure that they can brute force the way in. But Scout goes back in with the flash taunt and tries to open up space for Pays and Shun to buy time in this fight. But Voldic is finally finding his moment. He's going to look for the red, but Pays kills him. What the heck?
Right now, pushing. He's going to get the teleport in. It's half HP already going down.
Zika gets
Wait, nowhere nearby.
Yeah, wait,
What's
can't
he doing?
Get in. No flash, and that is the Otacon secured. They should be able to pick up majority of these blood roses. LNG still trying to see if they can look for the fight. Immediately, Allah finds Haichao on the left side, and Pays can reposition with the killer's instinct. They find one missing Pop Blossom onto 3, and now it's JDG on the offensive. They're the ones turning the heat on. Zika at least equalizes one, but it's still not enough. Voldic tries to retrieve Juo, sends him to safety, but he cannot save himself. JDG on the ulti for another 7 seconds. Pays just getting killer instinct. Okay,
he stole
the soul. He denies it, but Pays rips him apart, and missing Flash Pop Blossom once again. They don't even need the damn soul. They wipe the whole team off the rift. Was kind of expectation from JDG, but they did it with such flair and such style. I can't even be mad. JDG showing up as one of the big dogs in Group D, and they close out their
economy. They no longer have that available. Xiaoya finds a pick.
Blade Caller, a lot of damage. Xiaoya just keeping his distance and positioning right outside of the turn range. The flash forward from Voldic, but he still has a barrier.
Voldic! Help clear this wave, and Talia's taking a recall.
Sasa forced to flash away from the paranoia. Zika can easily get in range, slicing and dicing his way through with the Drake Hound step, and
her passive is just insane when you read what this is available. I'm going to hold that as Weiwei and Juo are in the area, but doesn't seem like there's going to be a top lane dive. Maybe around this. I think it's a bit risky. Juo, don't do it, brother. Don't do it. The ward is fake. The ward's fake.
Juo forced to flash away, and Zika's just like, yeah, I'm not.
Right,
exactly. So. Yeah. That part they should have learned from. Okay, Juo is caught out and is just forced to engage here. Hero's entrance is going to come over the top. Maybe Haichao can buy something and salvage another play, but cease and desist right on top of the Galio means that now Haichao is in trouble. He flashes, and YCX pulverized flash. Bring that butt back here. We're eating Galio tonight, and LGD pick up another 2 kills. They've already shown that they're kind of over-eager and making the plays. You can just punish and counter-engage, which is kind of what's happening right now. Weiwei pops the paranoia, but forced to flash away from the side.
Where is YCX?
Zika's trying to go in, but Haichao with a nice flank, but just cannot save and bail out Zika from going down. LGD, 4-man strong as a unit, just able to kite out their threats one by one, and they're able to get out the right engage despite being down paranoia, but it's come back up off cooldown. YCX takes up the engage, and you know what? That's good enough for LNG. Immediately blinking out the support. That's a 5-on-4 guaranteed. And LGD probably just lost their opportunity at denying what could have been LNG's third dragon, as now they turn on the engage, turn out the lights, and it just might be going from bad to worse for LGD. They jump right on top.
Clever!
The Rift Herald. He saved himself, and now he's getting multiple knockups on the other side. Weiwei gets collapsed upon. Haichao flicked backwards. Zika is able to at least answer one back, and he's going to try to see if he can.
And that was double teleport, so they need to make this play work.
The eyes are on Voldic. He still has both summoner spells, but I don't think there's any point in burning them now since he is already dead to rights. Zika manages to get a teleport.
Now with the Nashor's Tooth. Also finishing a Seeker's Arm Guard, so we'll have at least a mini Zonia's YCX.
He's going in. Hero's entrance is going to come right on top. Tries to dissuade the engage as much as possible. Zika is ripping through them with the Drake Hound Step, and maybe this was just a little bit more than LGD could actually handle. They were trying to limit rest of LNG, trying to brute force their way through that bottom tri-bush, and LGD have to give ground because Haichao does have the high flank on the left side and pushing in through the mid wave, threatening the tier 2. Weaver's Wall comes out over the top, trying to block LNG from being able to get into the Dragon Pit, but it's still 5,000
It's too
HP.
late.
They turn out the lights. This is so playable for LNG, but they just turned right on top of Weiwei. If they can take out the jungler, there's no chance for a spike contest. And now the rest of LNG have to depend on their damage dealers to try to win out the fight. Xiaoya secures the dragon. Soul is
They did it.
Poor flank or just hold the line. Chain of Corruptions goes wide from Photic, trying to engage onto YCX. Still has the ultimate available. Doesn't pop it quite yet. Finally now, Climber turns it on with the seasoned assist. Pulverized flash once again. Punts in Haichao. The flashless Galio now under fire. And Sasa's ripping him to shreds with the scissors. Sasa.
Let Talia even set up a wall to make it very difficult. Looks like they want to try to make it engage, get a numbers advantage.
Joel tried to buffer the dredge line, but missed the wall, so he is forced to flash, and he still goes down. Haichao gets punted back in. Weiwei's going to try to turn it around with Zika onto the back line, but there's just too much damage. There's just too much.
We're able to find themselves, ready the ship, and get into their first win of Group D.
Joel is back up, tries to at least look for one of the targets, but everyone else is full.
Under pressure in topside. Gonna get the flash out, missing also on the roam. The Shy just decides he wants to go
What are we doing?
but didn't realize that missing was there. He's burning, but he might be able to get out of this one. Missing looking to close the door on this play. The flail is gonna go wide from Didier. The Shy, one more, he can't get away, and he died.
I think this is a game that is going from bad to worse for JDG.
Oh, man. See, this is why I just feel like Misfortune is so hard to play into that duo in specific. Both
Let's go with the
going
Shy.
off, but only one got pulled off, and JDG comes away one.
This is happening, and JJ is finishing up Grubs. Such a big win for Invictus Gaming. He still has ultimate. I would do it. Do it. Do it.
Do this. You are not allowed. That is illegal as hell, and he's here to block off, though. Is it going to be enough? They need to move down towards the south part of the fight. Nice.
Beautiful.
Little drifting there from JJ to stop the engage from Scout. They get missing in the end and maybe turn this around. Meanwhile, bot side, the Shy in a 1v1 against Ala. This was the matchup we wanted to see, and the Shy's about to get outplayed. He gets hit by the brick, and Ala's a whole house.
Ah, man, Allah, that got very close. I know he was very much of play from Invictus Gaming.
And that's the kind of cerebral gameplay I love to see from Didier. And now we see them compounding that even more. Missing, gonna go down for a third time in the game.
What you gotta do is just keep Allah trapped here. During all of this, they're looking for a play.
Scout just doesn't get to exist, man. This champion, maybe I'm gonna go on a soapbox here. This champion is... It's already going down, though.
In. We're going for this play. No Mega Gnar for this fight.
They just turn it, and there goes Rookie right into the evisceration of a double kill for Tiantian. There's the bullet time, but it does literally nothing. 5-man strong of IG picking up all
favorites for the group. I think there's a lot to be excited for, and even cancels the animation. Rookie.
God.
Let's go.
Rookie is feeling himself here, but maybe feeling himself a little too hard. Gets immediately solar flared and pays, cleans him up for 700 gold.
Be fine. He doesn't have ultimate. Maybe this is a little tough. Doesn't get the stun. All right, fair play. They're going to continue on the top side, though.
Let's keep going. They got the flash out of Gala. He's just popping him with mystic shots. Oh, the true shot. Gala just almost got a solo pull. Okay, they're surrounded. It's a little bit of a 4v4, but right now JDG have the better health bars. Missing, losing a lot of that, though. And there comes the engage from Tiantian. Pays is getting chased down. Meanwhile, Gala's just solo killing, missing over there on the side. Pays gets slowed down by the flail. And now that Mega Gnar ulti will buy some time. Ala try to save Pays, but it's not enough. There's an angry Croc and a big man with 2 swords as Ala will stand there and die. JDG.
Last hope.
I don't know. The Shy's already popped Dominus. Baird goes down. Oh, God. They're chickens with their heads cut off. They're running all over the place, but it ain't pretty. Shun trying to find the Shy. Now, Ala getting some decent damage onto him. Shun not having enough. Gets the execution there with the claws, and Shun gets 1 kill. Mako will find that Glacial Fissure on a Scout, and Gala will claim him once again.
On the gameplay.
We'll see. They actually are a little bit caught in transition here. Ala ends up using that double jump to get away the dragon. This is Soul, by the way, for IG. Very important setup for JDG to get here. Scout's just a little bit late. The Dragon already going down. They are not in position. Well, you're doing the red buff, JDG. The Dragon is the Soul. That's the most important thing. They can't even fight for it. Now Missing is just going to get caught by IG. And so is Shun. IG going for the throat here, straight down the middle.
I'm pretty sure Allah is protesting this game. Why are we using Gnar ultimate against red buff? Like we were saying, we wanted to see JDG play around the dragon. we lose Meganar, there's absolutely no place for us to play. So now it's going to be a
Missing is dying, man. Oh my god. Oh, look, it's it. Rookie wants a combo. Rookie wants it. Rookie, he's not going to get anything. Bullet time. That might have been the third one we've seen all game, and it lasted for 1 second. Mystic shots raining from hell as Gala finds himself a triple. Get him a penta. Come on, keep going as the turret is there to block off JDG, but Gala is turning it on this Ezreal.
They'll end through mid. They've got a super minion wave, and they've even got a wave on bottom lane if they can't do it here. But it is Hextech Soul, 5 grubs, and another mid wave.
Dude, Gala, instant MVP of this game. Rookie, yes, had a great time. But man, these Mystic shots, the accuracy, the lethality of Gala on the Ezreal is second to none here. And that is a 8-0-7 performance for the...
like try to make one-to-one
Nice.
recreations as a official drop. I'll hold that. Zika.
There's a little bit of honey fruit and top side. 1v1 me as Zika going low, but got the needlework. One more auto. The shy dashing, but the snip is just enough, and that's gonna be the kill to Zika.
Is he gonna add minions?
For LNG, and he gets flashed on by Dede. He will be much more equipped to contest some of these. Oh, Photic. He's getting all in by Gala right now. Gala has been ruthless. He's been a menace, and he's been a monster.
And literally doesn't even have to worry about it. He also gets the flash out from Photic, so that'll be something.
Another 1v1. I feel like we're getting deja vu here, but Dede is here this time to make it a sequel, and in the sequel, it is the Shy who comes out on top.
And now he'll be able to catch this wave. It's 40. Should just be the dragon going over. They are making the trade in the opposite
here with that flank. They are going to come down with the crash down here, though, as they get the preemptive engage before the reinforcements are here, but they didn't get the kills in time. And now the paranoia coming in on the back of it as well. They might be able to clean 2 kills, but can't do it. JJ is right there. Oh, no, Photic. You're about to get solo bolt.
We do not want to give this up for free.
They don't, and I think they have a really good angle. The Shy is just in a 1v3, but buying time for Dede to come around the backside of the fight. Whoa,
nice.
It's completely out. That's a point-blank shockwave from Rookie, but now he doesn't have any tools available back to help everybody else. Now Zika going low, though. Zika down. He was in the midst of all...
He said was going to be tough for you to contest, and now you find yourself down. Yes, it's 2,000 gold, but think about the map.
Oh, Paranoia is used there. She's just taking down Photic, though, but Gala chasing him out. One more auto, and Photic is gone. JJ has decided, you wanted to fight me? No, you're fighting now. As he does starting it up. Feels a little bit difficult, though, because LNG, they don't have a consistent fight. They don't have an easy way to set up, and now they are flanked by Mako. They'll be pushed out of the Dragon Pit, and Dragon renewed aggro onto IG. The Shy has joined the fight and is looking for an angle. LNG, they feel like they can't do anything. They're trying to step up. They can't find an angle. Paranoia goes down. Light switches off. But who's really splashing who here as they get the big Magnet Storm combo? And the Shy has found the backline too, and impale into a single member. Didn't matter.
Oh!
Technically executed. Goes High Chow with a double kill from the Shy. And Zika. LNG, they're still surrounding. They're getting a TP in. Paranoia goes in. LNG's last gasp effort here, but look at the Hex Soul. It's doing so much work onto the combined members, and now IG just single out. Whoa! Zika trying to take down Rookie. Rookie going gold and buying time. Look at High Chow, gets the defense, but Gala is still under tower, and the fadeaway rocket too! Give him a triple kill! And that's IG running away with this game.
Where?
The GOAT. This man has been on a tear.
Oh, I think he actually wins this
day. Dude, he's in a 1v3 lose.
All right. Thank you, Thashai. Thank you, Thashai.
But dude, yes, the Skarner, whether the bathroom or go get water, whatever, you just see these glowing dots on your ground. I think LNG are seeing a lot of those glowing dots right now, and I don't think they're ever going to want to see a Scorpion ever again, because I am still surprised that they let Skarner through, and JJ makes them hurt with it. That is IG domination of Group D in day 1 of this setup for this group, and they are looking like the kings of the group itself.
Let's just go ahead and end this one out, guys. There it is. The Elder takes the last hit. The inhibitor now going down. The next...
Oh, he dodges away from it, but now Sasa, he knows he doesn't have a dash. He doesn't have a dash. Sasa in the play. Alla overextends, and that zealousness will be cut down as the hook doesn't hit in the bot lane. LGD gonna look to take the turret. Okay, here comes Shun. Cease and desist is available. Counter-Strike coming out. Is it going to be enough? One more auto. Can't do it. Needs to chase him down. Has the flash, but has the vault.
Brush. No charm does make this a little bit easier. They might not be able to get the objective.
No charm. I'll take that all day. Take the fight. Triple knock up, though, for Missing. And now you got Ala cooking him from the side. Missing gets locked up. Nice triple knock up there from XQW. Re-engage with the needlework, but it's not
They're
enough.
winning
JDG, they're running for the hills. It's a 4v3. Re-engage with the leap strike, and Sasa finds another one. As now Ala gets a nice kill back, but Pei's being ran down by his lane opponent, Xiaoya. Look at that speed. Look at him go. And he wants to make it hurt even more. The thing that can always be the truth is the combination that they can bring in Ala and Shun, and now they actually find Sasa, but he gets a little bit low and doesn't go down. Re-engage there by...
We talked about before the game that Climber has been playing a lot for his lanes. You can see it reflected in the gold differential between him and Shun, but now the game's in a very precarious moment.
Oh, nice flash play from Missing. He pushes YCX right back, but now Missing getting a little bit lower. Xiaoya tries to go for the play onto him, but can't find the follow through. Shun dodges out of the flail, goes right back in. Dice! Oh my god, Shun just broke their ankles. Holy hell, and now Xiaoya's caught. He has to flash out. Scout has the Spirit Rush, is not going to hit the charge.
They have multiple members very low. Great control of the flank here.
They just take the engage. They just take the engage. Cease and desist is available. You called it in trap. This is with the Gwen. They are already almost down. 4,000 health on the Baron. Xiaoya stepping up, doing chunks damage onto Missing. But the Baron going down the way of JDG. One kill goes the way of Xiaoya. Now the re-engage by LGD. But the nice re-engage by XQW too. But look at Scout. He's been farming up the Spirit Rush stacks. And LGD are running out of bodies. Sasa is the only one left. Can he do it? The man without a weapon. He's trying to survive. Leaf strikes out the back of the pit, but Scout has the angle, has the Spirit Rush, and has the charm. Shun just waiting to help lay it down, and they get
down, so maybe after that they can play. YCX tries to find it.
They got him. They got him. They got him. Let's go. XQW, he did it. He finally did it. And now they get Missing on the back end too. You got to be careful. Re-engage though. Ala has the angle on the other side. He's cutting him up, slicing him to pieces, and the needlework not enough for XQW as he claims the kill. And now it's LGD. Can't hit the stand aside. Gets one auto on a Shun. Sasa trying to chase down Scout. It gets the charm off, but Scout gonna get the speed up here. All 5 members of LGD chasing him down, get him killed. And
they've only minimized some of this gold, and now YCX get canceled.
Oh no!
All right,
canceled.
Look,
Shun had his angle the whole time.
Look, it happened.
He's got the tool that matters. Oh, you have a little bit of a Chains Corruption play going on as XQW uses a defensive Sealed Fate, and now things are looking cooked for JDG as they get re-engaged up by Sasa. Xiaoya still untouched, still cooking, still going. The frying pan is hot, and LGD, they're getting burned alive with their own cooking skills. Scout has found them, and it's a full-on ace. JDG, where did you come from, and can I have some more of it?
2-1, second in Group D.
This is the difference between veterancy and new players. Execution matters, and JDG just executed LGD. They will